Today I will compare the red and blue units and we'll find out which color is better. We will compare the red and blue units today to determine which team is stronger. We will evaluate them based on various criteria such as cost, damage, cooldown and so on. So watch the video till the end for an incredibly interesting conclusion. Let's dive into the video. Alright guys, let's get started. First, we'll gather the red units, then the blue ones. Generally, it's easier to find red units than blue ones because I hardly see any blue units here. But we'll be looking at the shades. For example, I have a cameraman with a blue shirt. We'll consider such details. For instance, the announcer cameraman has blue clothing. On the other hand, there are fully red units like Hyper. Let's include him because he is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, red units in the game. Next, let's take Titan Prism Man, who is also fully red, although he has some green elements, but that's not crucial. We have several Speakermen, and all of them are red because the default Speakerman color is red. Cameramen are blue, but their outfits differ. Let's include, well, maybe Hyper Speakerman. It might seem a bit weak, but we don't have many options since not all units have red outfits. So let's include Hyper Speakerman as well. It's not bad. I'm not sure if we would include him or not since his outfit is red, but his accessories are not. Let's include him because his main outfit is red. It's just accessories that obscure it on the cover. Finally, let's include Knife Upgrade Speakerman because they are among the reddest in the game. And that's our lineup. Let's see what they can do. First, I want to look at their prices on the trading platform. So let's compare them, probably on a website, because I want to. The first criterion we'll look at is the price of the lineup of red units. Let's visit the pricing website and calculate. The first one I noticed is, of course, Godly Titan Prism Map, priced at 150 hematites. Let's add that to the total. Next we have Hyper with 25,000 hematites. Let's add that as well. Next, Knife Upgrade Speakerman at 300 hematites, adding that to the total. Hyper Speakerman at 500 hematites and Upgrade Speakerman at 100 hematites. So the total cost of our lineup is 26,050 hematites, which is pretty good. Now let's compare it to the blue team. Let's see how much they will cost. First in the blue team is Astra. Let's take Cameraman because he has a blue shade and his core is also blue. Next, let's take Upgrade Spider Cameraman, also blue. Next, let's include Announcer Cameraman with a fully blue outfit. We'll also include Upgrade Blue Man with blue elements. We can take Blue Sorcerer Man, who is also completely blue. There are also Frost DJ Speakerman, but let's take these because they seem stronger. So let's go with them. First, Blue Sorcerer Man costs 650 hematites, adding that to the total. Next, Announcer Cameraman at 50 hematites. Astro costs 1300 hematites. Godly is 700 hematites. Upgrade Spider Cameraman at 200 hematites. So our blue team costs 3900 hematites. The previous team cost 26,050 hematites, meaning this team is significantly cheaper, about 8.5 times less expensive. Of course, I could include more expensive units like DJ 2-Man, but their shades are more purple. I just grabbed what was handy. It's not an exact comparison, just to show the cost difference. Now let's check their characteristics and capabilities. First, Hypergrade Speakerman. His damage is 20,000, range 55, not bad. Cooldown is 0.25 and DPS is 80,000 at the last level. Here's his stats: 9,975 damage, 40 range, 0.25 cooldown, 3090 DPS, and additional AoE and splash damage. Hyper also has AoE. Next, Knife Upgrade Speakerman. 9,000 damage, 60 range, 0.25 cooldown and 36,000 DPS. Also AoE damage. Hyper Speakerman is just a farmer, so let's include him. Let's replace him with another unit for comparison. Let's look at Sinister Cameraman. He's more expensive but rad. He ranks second in value in this category, who knows, maybe an old psychological event. Comment below, I would love to hear from old players. Let's count his damage. 16,000 DPS, which is decent, 4,000 damage, 0.25 cooldown, 16,000 DPS, 35 range. Notice his range appears lost, unlike others. Either they added it recently or it's a bug. Interesting. Next, upgrade Speakerman. Nothing usual. Check his stats yourself. Now let's calculate the average damage, range, cooldown and DPS. Let's keep damage since we have DPS. The average DPS is 36,780 per second. Now let's find the average range. The average range is 47 units. Now let's look at the blue unit's characteristics. Here's our blue team. We should replace the announcer since he doesn't deal damage. Let's swap him for upgrade stun cameraman. Now let's calculate the average DPS and abilities. There is blast range, slowing, flash damage and movable. Upgrade Spider Cameraman has good AoE and splash damage. Let's not look at individual DPS and range, I'll just summarize. Their average DPS is 52,800 units. The average range is 57 units. Pretty good. Draw your conclusions, but now let's test them in battle. Since we have blue units set up, let's head to the desert map. Wait, we switched upgrade cameraman with upgrade spider cameraman. No farms, so let's proceed without it. Let's see how many waves we can survive. Let's choose medium. No, let's choose easy for quick run. If we fail, it means the team is too costly and inefficient. Despite no farms, it's a budget team against an expensive one. With hyper but without similar blue units. Our video is blue with a red, so it's fine. Let's wait to gather enough for the cheapest unit, upgrade Spider Cameraman. We have saved enough, so let's place him here. I like his large range, 50 units with a walk range of 60. Very useful for a cheap unit. Will upgrade Spider Cameraman get boosted by Announcer Cameraman? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Moving units don't get boosted by range. That's downside. Next, we'll save for Sinister Titan 2-man, costing 1,500 coins. We have saved for Sinister Titan 2-man, let's place him here. Now let's save for Astro Blade Titan Cameraman. We have saved for Astro Blade Titan Cameraman, let's place him here. On easy mode we are just testing units. Easy mode can be cleared with the one DJ Speakerman. Let's add Announcer Cameraman here to boost Astro and reduce cooldown. Finally, we have saved for Upgrade Stun Cameraman. Let's place him here. Haven't used him in a while. Looks good, though without Santa we can progress much. We'll complete easy mode and then switch to red units. This is a normal strategy, setting units and watching them work. We have saved for an upgrade on Sinister Man. Let's upgrade and get a small knife. Now we wait for the final wave, the boss. Honestly, blue units are decent, especially for a budget setup. Useful tactic, though I would recommend adding Santa for support. Strong DPS but somewhat outdated units except Astra. Announcer is weak, I'll replace him with Santa for better results. Upgrade Spider Cameraman is great for early stages. Place him at the start for a better beginning than Green Lighter. Okay, we have cleared it. Let's switch to red units. We have assembled our red team again. Notice we have a farm but no cheap starter unit. No units under 500 bucks. Let's choose Toilet City for a change and pick easy mode. I'll start with a Santa 2U man. Then save for either Titan Prisman or upgrade Stun Speakerman. Titan Prisman seems more effective with splash and AoE damage, unlike the latter. Longimab gives us more time to save. We should have picked Parrot for more advantage, like if you agree. Let's save up. Some skivers are getting though. Let's quickly place Titan Prisman for 1000. Here seems good. Cooldown of 1, decent splash damage. Watch for golden presents, the highest damage. Prisman's damage varies due to the different presents. We have saved 2800 coins. Let's place Titan Speakerman first. He attacks with his cannon. Now let's place Knife Upgrade Speakerman for better performance. He looks less polished compared to Hyper. Hyper's model is more refined. Next, Hyper Upgrade Speakerman here. Looks great, my favorite. Cost only 2000 at first level, virgin. We'll survive the next 7 waves and make our final verdict. These stun units allow hyper upgrades, very useful. Speed doubles, a significant improvement. However, his new animation seems off. The old one was better. Do you prefer the old or new animation? Comment below. Final wave. Here comes the boss. Hyper should handle it well. Just upgrading Hyper now. Keeping all units for reference. Upgrading Hyper's last stage gives a broken speaker, matching the show's detail. Great job, developers! We have cleared Toilet City on easy mode, let's head to the lobby for our final verdict. So here's the conclusion. Both blue and red units have their strengths and weaknesses. The red team is more expensive and has higher damage but shorter range. The blue team is cheaper with a lower damage but longer range. Both can clear easy mode, but choose based on your strategy and unit availability. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications and comment below which team you preferred, blue or red. Thanks for watching and see you next time.